became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Tennessee Titans. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. At quarterback, they're going to turn to the 7th-year dual threat, Jalen Hurts.
Not hyperbolic to say that he's a scorer, Kate, without compare in the league. With the power he brings, the tush-push that he does better than anybody else, and also been so productive in big, big moments of his career.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish the run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, gets the ball rolling.
Toss play to Barkley. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Cordell Flott there on the stop. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. 18 carries. Good for 66 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They'll motion Smith left. 2nd down, Hurts. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line, ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
To the air on 3rd and long. He will not turn this into a positive. They take him down. And that forces a 4th and 7. The Eagles are in punt formation. The Titans with Chinwe DK deep to return. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here come the Titans now to get their first drive of the game. Quarterback last year's #1 overall pick. Looking for some growth here in year 2, and this is Cam Ward.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Has room down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tennessee!
Well, that was quite a way to begin this game, Kate, offensively. Quite a worrying way for those 11 guys defensively. We know that stopping the run is a core component of all of these defensive game plans, and they just put that plan through the shredder.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Eagles nothing.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And that hit is going to freeze him at the spot. He got stuck right at the 20. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. And that looked good for a moment, Brock, but the hit jars it free. That's going to bring up 2nd.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
He can run it. He's going to manage 13 yards here before going down. That picks them up to first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. And it's going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Coming off a 6-yard completion, here's 2nd and 4.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, knock down that run.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Keeps away from one. He's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and a first down. Well, he's got his early highlights, Brock, but you know he wants to add a few more to that reel before this game wraps up.
There's no question about that. And you want to get that century mark. That's a number that running backs are proud of, and stacking runs like that will sure help.
Trying to beat him on the quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Motion man right is Smith. On 2nd down, Hurts. He finds his running back deep down the left side. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
He was taken down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal. At the Titans.
Running left with Bigsby. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. From the pistol, Hurts. Looking, he's in trouble, but he's not going to get away. Brought down at the 12. Jermaine Johnson. And a loss of 7 is going to force them, Brock, into a 4th and goal. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It's a 29-yard look right down the middle for him. Elliott connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Chimere DK on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Titans and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. They'll start this drive with Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Met at the catch point, and it's incomplete. A couple of defenders nearby. One of them makes the hit to break up that catch. Third down upcoming. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Ward now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And Ward's going to hit the deck as he gains enough for that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
We're to the end of one. 7-3 is our score. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front. Gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Ward now. And it's incomplete, Brock. Good coverage to jar that one free. We've got 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit.
Tommy Townsend in punt formation for Tennessee.
And they get to this one inside the 10. They stopped it right at the 9-yard line. Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Hurts looking to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7.
That concept, that route, it wasn't designed to get them a lot. But even what they did get, it was quite a battle. You know this defense so desperately wants to keep them backed up.
They kick the running back in motion. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And that sets up an Eagles first down. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex. You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and then other times, like, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. The play fake now hurts to throw. He finds Brown right side. And they get him down after a gain of 10. But great effort on his part. Pays off with the first down.
It's a gain of 10.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, you'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Short pick up to their own 31. Lante Taylor making a stop. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Hurts setting up to throw. And the Titans rush is going to win this round. Jeffrey Simmons. And that's going to bring up 4th and 19 now.
In confirmation for the Eagles.
Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. They didn't add to their lead last time out. So they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. He's going to be forced down there after a gain of about 14. It's going to be 1st down Tennessee.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Locked down by Jalen Carter.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Drawing up the design keeper. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Ward now on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Making the call himself. And he's going to be out there after a pickup of about 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down Titans.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
A good gain here. 11 yards it looks like. That's going to pick up a 1st. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense.
The 15-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Brought in. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
10 more yards.
And we won't see another play here, Brock, as the clock reaches 2 minutes to go. The Titans with the lead here at Nissan Stadium.
At the 6-yard line.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches. Ward's going to throw it. And this throw is going to be incomplete. 3rd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they're just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. Ward setting up to throw. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Fourth down and inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. To the air with Ward. On target to Helm. He will score. Touchdown, Titans. Gunnar Helm finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. Here's Slide to try the point after. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And the lead up to a much more comfortable 11 points now.
14, Eagles 3.
there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brown with a return here. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
He's brought down at the 31. 2 yards on the pickup.
It's Hurts throwing on second. Pocket collapsing, and he's going to pay the price. And that's career sack number 1 for the first rounder. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 14.
Now Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Number 26.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
A gain of 31
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Eagles first down.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Back to throw, Hurts. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. On 2nd down, here's Hurts. He takes it himself. And Hurts slides down after picking up that first. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he gets home. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finishes off a 70-yard drive. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Sent right down the middle and good. They cut the lead to 4.
14. Eagles 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. The Titans and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Ward setting to pass. That's complete to Alec Iomana. Down he goes after a pickup of about 12 yards. And that's going to give the Titans a first down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. They get him to the ground, but boy, a gain of about 25 before they did. It's going to be first down, Tennessee.
That's another Titans first down.
He'll throw this one. Ward. That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Buys time, rolling right. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Here's Joey Sly for the Titans field goal attempt. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Sly's kick is up and good. And our first half ends with 3 points. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Our trip around the league starts now. What a way to kick off week 2, the first ever regular season game at the new Highmark Stadium. Lions in town to take on the Bills. And this is Isaac Teslau.
It's all set for the kickoff. On return, here's DK. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Titans and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see a pro.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL. But it should allow them to operate a little more freely. While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Second down. Here's Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. It's going to be first down Titans.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Design quarterback run here. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Fabio Carrique making that stop.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. So out now comes the punter. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And the punter earning some high fives on that one. They're going to down this kick at the 3. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And it looks like they give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
In truth, Kate, he felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Into traffic, complete. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking a gain at about 25 yards.
It's a gain of 25
They've got first down here from the 36.
Philadelphia.
Here's Hurts. That one's taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he's going to be brought down before he can really do anything after that catch. So give him, it looks like about 7. Passing catch got him 7. Let's see where they go now on 2nd and 3.
The 43-yard line.
Hurts. He's going to tuck it and run. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3. And that is good for an Eagles first down.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And an Eagle first down.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Hurts looking to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Titans will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. He's going to be forced out there after a gain of about 14. And that's going to give the Titans a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Chased out to his right. He's keeping it. Contact is made, and that's going to take him out of bounds. Gain of about 21 on the play. That's going to be first down, Tennessee.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way. You need to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
No gain on second down, and they need 2 here on third.
No gain on the play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Stevenson gets it on third down. They stop it after about a 5-yard gain. That is good enough for a fresh set of downs. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's another Titans first down.
Stevenson with another carry. Lopside, the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Just continuing to grind him down, Brock. That is exactly what you want to do with a lead like this in the second half. You want long, sustained drives.
Because it really serves 2 purposes, right, Kate? Number 1, it helps you build, hopefully, some points on that board. But just as importantly, you're playing keep away, and that other side's not getting to touch the rock.
Connection is made. Iomanner. He stops here, gain of about 7. And it's going to be first down, Titans.
A 7-yard gain.
So we're through 3 here. The Titans have it with the lead. Just got to hang on for a little bit longer. They'll come up on first and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you're running on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ward's going to keep it. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on third and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. That was the wrong time to lose track of the play clock. They need 6 now on third down. Ward now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the wins.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brown with a return here. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Eagles about set to go on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, we had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. 2nd and 10, still at the 28. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on second. Hurts. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. And that is a couple for him today.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
3rd and long for him here. And that one's not going to be caught. Could have extended the drive, but the defender times it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And they're staying out there. They have to go for that one, Brock, and they find a way to convert. Not a distance you see a lot of conversions from, Brock, but on that play, these guys able to defy the odds.
They sure were, and that defense now has got to regroup because I think mentally you get to that down in distance, you feel like you're off the field. Now they've got to respond defensively.
And they get this down to the 28. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Motion man right is Smith. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25.
Smith, the ball carrier.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hurts to throw. He's going to keep it this time. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
That's caught for the first. And he only needed one more step for the score. They stop him at the 2. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley finishing off a 9-play scoring drive with 6. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Now on the return, here's DK. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Titans and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And this really looks like a whole different ball game after that touchdown, doesn't it? They really need to go on a drive here. They'll start this one out with Hall. Maybe he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last one only gained a yard. That That means it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27.
They go right back to Hall. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. Reaches the 40. Brees Hall. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. Brees Hall brought one back earlier and now takes one across.
We are watching the showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Eagles 17.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brown with a return here. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. And this is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd down. Well, this just hasn't been the game they've wanted score-wise, Brock, and it has them as a result of that feeling like they've got to keep putting it up and taking chances here till the end.
And I'd say, Kate, right there, that was the kind of chance. When you get a one-on-one, you've got to find a way to win it, but this defense is doing their job.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Titans are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
3rd down pass.
All set to go now from the 35.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 35.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. Crashes through a tackle. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
He's tackled.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first.
6-yard pickup.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. They'll go right side with Hall. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Taken down behind the
Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Here's Hall once more. Good play call there. 15 yards for their efforts, and they got the 1st down. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Hall running between the tackles. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. Titans nearing their first win of the season. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. They give to Hall on the draw. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Third down give to Hall. They go to him again, Brock, and they deny him the line again. That's another loss. This one sets up 4th down.
Joey Sly on for the field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick really throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Brown with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Eagle offense heading back out to the field. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know You can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Eagles.
And there's a spike. That's going to stop it at 33 seconds. We're in the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Now Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. Ooh, awfully close to that line of gain. Stop go made at the 46. 3rd down.
Saquon Barkley. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
To throw.
inches.
Pass complete to Goddard. We drop him after. Looks like about a 3-yard pickup. And it's going to be a Philadelphia first down.
3 on the play. First down, Philadelphia.
Here he goes. One final shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So here in Nashville, the Titans come away with the win. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner and high school coach across the country correct, Brock. Teams who make fewer mistakes and turnovers gonna win a lot of football games. They kept the football, they forced a couple of turnovers, and that was a big part of the difference in this one.